Am I filming? Alright, hi. It's me, Honey the Solar Punk, and I'm making some pine soda. This isn't a planned video. I just was doing this, and I thought I would show you guys how to do it. So I just put a good amount of sugar at the bottom of this bottle. You want a bottle that you can either like screw the cap back on or have one of these little plug things you can get at stores. So I put a good amount of sugar in there. I got some pine needles, these little needles, long ones, the long feathery ones. They fell because we had a really bad ice storm up here in the north. So I'm gonna utilize these to make pine soda. Hopefully this isn't the wrong kind of pine and I poison myself. That's my cat, she's meowing, she wants to come in. You always want to come in when I'm doing a video. Come on. Come in. Stop playing with me. Come in here. Okay. Excuse me, cat. So these are the kind of pine. Oh, there's the other cat coming. That cat's in trouble, though. You're in trouble, Mr. Cat. Yeah, they smell really good. They smell like a piney root beer float. And so, like root beer and creamy. I don't know. It smells really good. So I'm just going to shove as much of this pine in here as I possibly can. And then I'm going to cover it over with filtered water. And how it works is there's natural yeast on the pine needles. And that yeast needs something to eat, so you give it sugar. And then you fill up the water to make it a liquid. And it becomes bubbly from the reaction of the yeast eating the sugar, as far as I know. I didn't rinse these off because they're from a windstorm, rainstorm, so nature has washed them. And they smell amazing. They're super sappy, so hopefully the flavor will be really strong with these. And then with the sticks, which are like literally getting sap everywhere, I'm going to put these in a jar and make some pine scented cleaner. I love Pine Sol, but it's other than the pine smell, the strong pine smell, the strong chemical smell is not fun, and my boyfriend does not like that smell either. So, make some pine cleaner. Oh, my finger almost got stuck. Okay. Hopefully, maybe that's enough needles. Let me get a chopstick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head. Chopstick, push it down. I got overzealous, I think, because I have way too many pine needles. I have another bottle, but I don't know if I'm going to use that bottle. We'll see. I'll use it, but I don't think it'll work because it's like not as airtight as I would need it to be. Hi, Dusty. Dusty is in trouble. My feral cat that I adopted from outside, he just came to our porch one day. He is in trouble because we have a senior cat, my cat that I've always had. So it's a little girl. And he is bored because he's a kitten. And so he kind of attacked her low-key. I mean, she growls at him all the time because he wants to play and stuff. And they're just like having a tussle. But we haven't gotten his shots yet. You know, we're on the way to the vet soon. So he can't be scratching her. And she's an older cat, you know, she can't she's not as fast as him, even though she might think she is. And so he can't be doing that. So he is in timeout. He's playing outside in the sun. It's a little bit warmer day than it has been. And working off some of that cabin fever he's got going on. Okay. So there we go. And then I'm going to put some clean water on top of this. And we're going to ferment it for, it says a minimum of 3 days, but I'm going to do it maybe a week or as long as I possibly can. I'll check it in 3 days. We'll hear that sizzle, that pop. We'll know that there's some carbon, you know, or the air bubbles are getting in there. And we'll have some good pine soda. So, pour. Okay, this is the other bottle. So, put some sugar in this boy. See what happens. I got sugar everywhere. Okay, my table is really dirty anyway. I'm not really measuring it out. There's probably like a precise measurement somewhere out on the internet. Let me see. That looks good to me. Use up this sugar bag. So get a new sugar bag. If you don't have glass bottles, you could probably use plastic ones. I'm kind of looking over to my recycling and I don't see a bottle, I think. You know, I have these. Just like a wine bottle, the sparkling grape juice. Maybe I can use that. Okay, now the sugar's in there. I found a jar to put the pine sticks in. So this is like the sticks left over after I peeled the needles off. And they're like pretty easy to break. I say that as I'm struggling now. Maybe they're not pretty easy to break, but I have scissors. I'm just getting this big old pine branch, cutting off a little bit. And just, now how I'm doing it by the like where it's connected. So I'm pulling off at there, so then when I pull it, the needles stay together. And then I can just put it in there without them like flying all over the place. Pro tip. Oh, and one flew all over the place. Beginner tip. Okay. I'm just gonna keep filling this up and then I'll come back to you when it's full. Okay. Now I've got a little hammer and I'm gonna try and make it airtight. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't think it is. Maybe I should seal it with wax. This is what this one looks like though. Beautiful. Pristine. Maybe we should put it in the light. Come on, filtered water. Get it out of here. Okay. Beautiful. Pristine. And then, this is the other one, but I haven't put water in it yet. So this is what it'll look like, and then you'll have it filled up with water. I am literally so excited about this right now because when I was a little girl, I used to climb pine trees all the time, like constantly. And one day I heard that maple syrup comes from trees. I didn't understand for some reason that maple syrup meant maple tree. So any tree with sap, I would literally taste it, any tree with sap. And so for like a long time, I would climb up pine trees and I would eat pine sap. I would eat pine pitch. I don't know, something in my child brain was not computing that maple syrup means maple trees. But that's what I used to do. And it never tasted good. It was nasty. It never tasted like maple syrup. But every once in a while, those, intrusive thoughts would come into my brain. And I'm like, maybe this tree is the tree that tastes like maple syrup. And I would try it again. And it wouldn't be the tree. And I would just do that all the time. Like literally all the time. I feel like I need another container. Where's the other one? I still have so many pine needles, like so many. I'm just gonna throw this whole thing into here for the cleaner. And then I'll use this bottle because it's almost empty. of vinegar. Yeah, I'm really excited to finally taste the flavors of pine and for it to be sweet and yummy and fizzy and not nasty and chlorophyllic. Okay, I'm not gonna fill the whole thing with vinegar, even though like the recipe is like vinegar scented pine cleaner for the cleaner. Is it vinegar scented? Pine scented vinegar cleaner. What the fuck? So I'm just gonna add water to like not use up all my vinegar at once. I'm getting water everywhere. Come on, funnel, help a sister out. This funnel is being kind of on gas right now. Ah! Okay, and of course I overfill it. I literally overfill stuff every time I do something like this. There we go. Now that one's sealed for sure. I'm not sure if you're supposed to shake this up or what, but I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna shake them both up because there's like this hard line of sugar. I'm just gonna shake them both up until the sugar is dissolved in this one and in this one. In this one, I think I'm gonna let a little bit of the water out, and then I might seal it with some candle wax. So that's my pine soda. My hair's looking crazy. And then this is the vinegar pine cleaner, and it's gonna smell so good. I make an orange scented cleaner, which maybe you can see this big random jar on my counter. I got this cleaner, and I just did one of the really big jar that I had, and I poured it into this bottle. Look at that. That's the vinegar and orange peels cleaner. Super big, smells great. Trying out different places in the house where I can use it to clean. I think I'm going to use that to clean the floors because I'm allergic to citrus, so I can't really get it on my hands. So I think when I like mop the floor, we're like redoing the flooring here. Once the floor is done, when I start mopping a lot more, I'm going to use that cleaner for the floor. And then hopefully this pine cleaner will smell amazing and I won't have to buy Pine-Sol anymore. So thank you for watching my impromptu video with my hair looking crazy, but that was pine soda and pine vinegar cleaner. Let life imitate art. Goodbye. This is a horrible angle.